I like the new StreamYard music. I really do. Hello, everyone. I am VJ from VJ's Crochet, and this is FO Friday, where we get to share our finished objects. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome to my returning subscribers. Welcome to my channel members. And if you are catching the replay, yay, Team Replay. I love each and every one of you so very much. You all are the absolute best. We have fam here already. You all are so good to me. You really, really, really are. Yes, I'm pushing buttons. I'm pushing buttons in the background. Hopefully I don't mess anything up. We know how it is. It just is. I see one of my Wonder Twins. Wonder Twin number 1, Victoria, is in the house with Wonder Twin number 2 watching the big screen. And there is Wonder Twin number 2 watching with, oh, you all are the best. You really are. You really are. There is Miss Kathleen. It is 78 in the Bronx. I'm doing well, thank you. She has finished the slippers and the blanket, and she has water in her cup. I have green tea with lemon in my cup. Hot green tea at that. I started sneezing, so I started dosing up. Chris is here. Mama brought lunch. May see y'all in a bit, or we'll catch replay. Oh, what's for lunch? And I'm so happy you have your mama. Good morning, Sam. How are you? And thank you for asking everybody to share the love. You all are fantastic to me. You really are. And there's my granny. It is so good to see you back. Did everything come out all right? Oh, thank you, Granny. Thank you. Good deal on the thumbs. All right, chat. And everybody is speaking. Granny's going to be right back. Shatika, well, it's still afternoon here, so good evening, Shatika. How are you? Blessings and thank you for coming. Nifty. It is so good to see you back. How you doing? And there's my blue friend, Miss Sunita. And my sis, Andrea. Oh, and my dear cousin, Michelle. Hey, fam's all here. I am sitting on the corner of the sofa, massage on and sipping on my water. Don't forget to turn on the heat. I love my heat and massage. I paid extra for those and I waited for them to come in. They were on back order. Tina, how are you? It is so good to see you. Roberta is here, but she is in lurk mode. She's trying. But you know, we always say something crazy and then Roberta has to come out and correct us. Suze is here. Good to see you. Our dear Marsha Lee. What's up? Happy Friday. Oh, thank you, Marsha Lee. TGIF, everyone. Dodge the lightning bolts because it's Friday the 13th. Cammy says, hey, y'all. Hey, good thing I got here to say, VJ, if you want to push buttons, only push the right on you. Cammy, I was trying. I got the right buttons pushed and I got them pushed in the right order. Aren't you proud of me? And Marshall is asking Granny, Boo, how's my favorite old lady doing next to Missy? What's up, hugs? You all are too funny. You all are too funny. My chat just jumped. Victoria says, finished the shawl but forgot to take a picture of it to post. I do that all the time. At least you finished it. So I'll give you kudos for finishing it. I really will. Marshall Lee says, hey, Miss Sarah, Ophelia Talks just released a new crochet shawl called the Onyx Shawl. Ooh. Rita, hello, hello. She's got a blanket. Hi to everyone. I am ordering some meds and then coffee capsules. So will lurk. Mama's in bed and so am I, hoping to get it done before I fall asleep. You are ordering coffee capsules. Okay. TGIF to you, Nifty. I don't know that I knew that they came in. I don't know. I don't know what I know. My brother is here and Shorty is here. So between the two of them, I don't know what I know today. I don't know. I don't know. Marshall is saying, hey, Miss Andrea. Miss Andrea. What's up, boo? How's my favorite sailor doing? And Mr. Sailor also. Shelly! I'm kind of lurking too, counting stitches. Cousin, it is so good to see you back. Hugs and smooches. Roberta says lightning did just strike. Good thing I was on the. Oh, girl. Ah. We might have to have a little live on the other channel tomorrow, just because it'll if we might have to do a pop-up live. Marsha Lee is working on a beer. Marsha Lee, it says beer motif granny square baby blanket. Do you mean a bear motif or is it a deer motif? Help me out here. And she is proud of herself. She actually did it. Woohoo! I am proud of you too, but I just wish I knew what the heck you were doing. Oh, Sunitha and Michelle say it's a bear. Okay. Pat yourself on the back, Marshall Lee, because I'm sitting here going, is it a bear? Is it a deer? I don't know. It's yes, Anita. I was hurting myself because I'm sitting here. I knew it was something else, but for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what it was supposed to be because I was like, somebody help me out because I am out of my element here. Oh, Lydia, you're working this evening. Be careful out there. But thank you for coming by. Cami says, as of right now, I'm not certified to handle the adoptable dogs yet. I need one more follow-up session, which is July the 3rd. Congratulations. Shelly says, Nespresso is asking Nespresso capsules. I use the pods. Oh, like the K cups. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand because I'm like, what? Okay. Okay. I still get the scoopable kind. The K cups, I don't care how much water I tell it that I want, they're too strong for me. And Shelly is giving hugs and smooches. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, you too. Yeah, I was struggling. I was struggling. I was struggling hard. Audrey says, I'll take both, please, and thank you, bear and deer. Because I'm sitting here going, I, is it a bear? Is it beer? Is it deer? But I bet it's beautiful. I bet it is beautiful. Yes, and congratulations to Cami. Bear motif. I'm using orange and blue. Oh, that sounds pretty. That sounds pretty. Laura has a Keurig and she loves it. Yeah, it's too strong for me. Beer, not bear, Jesus. Andrea, you're having the same day I'm having. I'm so happy it's not just me. Mandy, hello. Mandy, okay, who told me that they have a new policy at work where they cannot sit in the same cubicle every day? They have to switch cubicles. Who told me that? Rusty, welcome in. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. I greatly appreciate it. Tina says, I've located your group. Yay. Yay. The link is in the description. Roberta says, it takes a beer for me to do granny squares, so it made sense to me. Laurie, hi. You don't have an girl. You can't. You gave me two FOs last week. It's all good. You can. I don't expect anybody to have an FO every week. We just do this for fun. There's no commitment involved. Cami says yesterday during my training session, I had walked one. I had walked, I think, 2 or 3 dogs by 10:30, and in total, I walked 5 dogs. Go ahead with your bad self. That was you. Mandy, what is the purpose of you all switching uh, cubicles? What is their ultimate goal? Because I was telling my brother about it, and his first question, my brother has the analytical mind that I'm not that sibling, but his question was, what is their goal? What's the whole purpose of this? I know you are, sweetheart. You're working hard. You're just working here. And we love you being here. Tina says, I'm working on tapestry crochet. I love tapestry. I love the effect. I have yet to do one, but I love the way it looks. Andrea says, Mandy, musical cubicles, interesting. Yeah, it's just bizarre. To see, that's what I was thinking, to annoy you, but he wanted to know what was the managerial purpose behind it. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't ask that because it was so stupid. I didn't even get that far. It is. I love tapestry. When Nana Michelle was going live, she used to have this great big tapestry hanging on the wall behind her, and it was simply beautiful. If you go to any of Nana Michelle's videos from, this is 2025, early 2024, when she was sitting on the couch, she had that beautiful mural behind her. And Tank is here. Hello, hello. You're finally home. I am so happy and you're safe and sound. And what happened to Mandy? Oh, there she is. But I think it's because they don't want messy desks. Because if you have to pack up and move every night, then your desk is clean. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. Oh, okay. Dreamy, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Rusty says, no fancy headpiece right now, just my curls. Rusty has pretty curls. Crystal, hello, hello. You're from Crystal. Why are you? Crystal is. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. No, it's 4 o'clock. Crystal, why are you still in the truck? I mean, at work. Why aren't you in the truck? What the heck is going on over there? You're supposed to be halfway home by now. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Andrea. There's Nana Michelle. I appreciate that. Mandy says it's a German company, so this move feels very European to me. Oh, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I work trauma. I didn't work corporate. It makes no sense to me, but okay. Dreeny is working on a mosaic blanket, of course, and she has water. Oh, you don't have the baby, so you get to work today? Sunitha says they don't want personal items on the desk. If you get the work done, who really cares? But okay. Okay. Crystal is enjoying the breeze. Hubby has been working until 6:30 all this week. Oh man. Oh man. So he's got to go in early to drive you and you have to wait late for him. I'm sorry. Mandy says, I pulled out a long forgotten whip today. And while I was looking for something with it, my yarn wall collapsed on me. So that was exciting. Girl, I hate it when the yarn walls collapse. Oh my gosh. Um, it didn't collapse on top of you, did it? You're safe and uninjured and oh my. Roberta says, I'd make me a bag, get there a few minutes early, and settle in with all my personal stuff. That would be me. Debbie, welcome in. Working on a mini rose boutique coasters. Working on a mini rose. Oh, that'll be pretty. I can't wait until you finish those. That sounds so pretty. Tank says, please keep our beautiful glow in your prayers. Her knee was operated on last Thursday. Keep Miss Glow lifted up in prayer. Mandy says, haha, yes. It just slowly fell down. My husband said it was karma for buying too much yarn. That was mean of him. That was mean. That was mean. Men just don't understand unless they're like Mike and Russell, who have, rooms of yarn, but they have theirs nicely in totes. You might have to get totes, Mandy. Save yourself. Because mine are in shoe storage things. Wait a minute. I gotta hit another button. Okay. Miss Sarah. Ooh, Sarah. Girl, you finished already? I keep telling you, you have a lightning hook. OM to the G. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wait a minute. Good morning, Sam. Be okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hang on, everybody. I got to push buttons here. We have to see this lusciousness by our dear, darling, sweet little Sarah, who comes up with the prettiest shawl patterns. How cute is that? It is really similar to Granny Meets Virus, but it's not Granny Meets Virus. I like the differences in it. Sarah, that is so cute. That is so cute. Crystal says, it feels so good outside. I could nap out here. Why don't you? Yeah, that's rude of him. You know your son would say the same thing to you, right, Sunita? BOK has been super busy, but I just had to stop in and say hi because it has been so long. I appreciate you doing that. And super busy is good sometimes, but thank you for coming in and sharing the love because I have missed you. And Tank says, but I'm watching the buttons. Some Tank, sometimes it just has to be done. Yes, Sarah does do a good job. All of you do. You really do. uh Marshall is telling Tank about Miss Ophelia's onyx shawl. Yeah, Sarah is fast. And Andrea is saying hi to everybody she missed. I know, be okay. I know. She does. She has gorgeous work. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. How are you and yours? Thank you for doing that for me, Tank. I appreciate it. Sam wants to know girl, you got 36 degrees already? Ooh, I'm so sorry. You gave up, huh? Crystal says, I am afraid if I doze off and someone startles me awake, I will accidentally hit them. Otherwise, I would. Oh, I thought you were going to go outside and get in the truck and go to sleep. Go outside and get in the truck. So when your hubby gets off, all he has to do is drive home. Sandra, welcome in. Good to see you. You know I'm sneaking in to leave some DNA on my puffy puff break. Hello, everybody. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Crystal has 72 degrees. Oh, yeah, girl, go out there and get in the truck, crack the windows, and go ahead and take a nap. That is sleeping weather for real. And Granny is saying hi to everybody. Oh, my gosh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Then we have Sue's. Girl, I'm sorry. Sue says, never look for your keys in the dark at the bottom of your purse again. Just attach this to the inside of your purse with your keys at the other end. Pull up and voila. Now, see, I have this something similar attached to my wallet when I travel, so that number one, nobody can steal my wallet because it's attached to my backpack, and number two, I always know where my wallet is because it's on the end of the chain. Awesome. That is totally awesome, Suzanne. Rusty wants to know what's going on in her neck of the woods. Rusty has, is it Cohocton? 72 degrees. You as well. The wind is 7 miles per hour and the humidity is 51%. Rusty, you could go outside and take a nap as well if the dogs and the deer and things don't get you. Be okay says, I'm not sure the 100% humidity is sleeping weather though. For people who like to camp, it is. Because you know, some people just like being out and about. Sandra has 79 degrees and sunny, 5 miles per hour in wind, and her humidity is 79%. Laura, you forgot your exclamation point, love. You are welcome, Suze. That is a great idea. Roberta says, a good idea. Does it have a detached method? Yes, it's got this little key ring type thing at the top. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if I can blow that part of it up. Let me see what the FFB will let me do here. Yeah, no. Stop. Nope, it won't let me do that. Well, I can blow it up, but I can't scroll. The detached part is around the statue's arm. Now, do you mean detached from the purse or detached from the actual beaded thing? I think you must mean detached from the beaded thing, now that I think about it. Let's see what Miss Suzanne says. I think I skipped something. Nope, I got it. Okay. I told Shorty to turn off the TV and do something, and I hear the TV on. I think she and her uncle are misbehaving. I'm glad you're home. How is Pop Pop doing? Did you use the duct tape? Hey everyone, I'm here chomping on vegetables and ranch. Go ahead with your bad self. I can't, but 100% humidity is above my pay grade. I understand. I don't camp because my toilets have to flush. Janice, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Janice, you have to give a zip code, love. That Nightbot doesn't know where you are. I know he should, but he doesn't. Rusty is laughing at me. The deer are all at Mama G's house. She feeds them. That's right. But she's just down the road. Oh, no, she's up the road from you, right, though, Rusty? I'm not sure how far apart you two are. Sandra says, girl, it felt like Satan's hot tub before this storm came through. It was getting up there. It was getting up there, and I was not ready. And it's supposed to have thunderstorms tomorrow in DC. Crystal says, I work outside practically. We don't have any temperature control. So this is a nice break from scorching heat. Oh, you work in one. Oh, I am sorry. You work in one of those places. Ouch, 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 ouch. Laura has 78 degrees, 8 miles per hour wind, and 49% humidity. BOK is laughing at Sandra. That's what I thought. That was too humid, right? Some people like it. You know, they go in these big old sauna rooms. Now, a sauna room is too hot for me. But some people like all that. And then, you know, they have the hot rocks and they pour the water on it so they get the steam up. I'd be crawling out of there. Breathing would just be a wheeze. Tony. Oh, Tony. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody, I'm coming, but I'm just, oh, be still my heart. Sunitha, sit down, baby, because when you see this, you're going to pass out. Tony says, finally finished my first designed blanket stitch pattern. Nessa's Dragon Den of Hooks, Balls, and Whips, and more named it. Nessa's Dragon Den of Hooks, Balls, Whips, and more named it. Say hello to the Tahiti. Hooks, balls, whips, and more. Now, if he's talking about Nessa, that's not what hurt. Never mind. I'm just going to shut up. I haven't been out lately, so I don't know who's doing what, but OM to the G. Hang on, I gotta fix the windows first before I bring this up, because this is Andrea. I know you're busy, sweetheart, but look up, because you and Sunitha have to see this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Tony, give yourself a big hug from me. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. And it is doubled on that rod, so we're only seeing half of it. Oh, Tony. Wow, wow, wow. And Tony is a newbie crocheter. I am blown away. Oh my gosh. Tanks got 84 degrees, winds 5 miles per hour, humidity is 60%. Roberta says, I blew it up. I see. Very good. Okay, there you go, Roberta. Laurie has 87 degrees, wind 7 miles per hour, humidity 24%. Tank says, our UV rays are crazy these days, and but in 2 minutes. But in 2 minutes? What? Sunitha says it's all gone. What's all gone? Where were we? BOK is laughing at me. Victoria has 63 degrees. Wind is 10 miles per hour. Humidity is 58%. Granny says, a job I had when I first started working was horrible, and industrial laundry. We did the linens for hospitals and such, and we'd be passing out frequently from the heat. I was naked as could be. I totally understand. I totally understand. Rusty said, yes, other end of the road. Takes me maybe 2 minutes to walk there. I thought you all were close in public. Oh, Granny. And Sarah says he keeps trying to get out of bed thinking he can walk. Wants to argue. I just swing his feet back over him and tell him stay put so we don't have to go to the hospital. Please. Yeah, gotta say please. BOK says, bless their hearts. No, thank you. I like to breathe whenever possible. Right? Yeah, that is not my testimony. And Cedric says, right? I like AC too much. No, see, I can't do the ice baths either. That's too extreme. I don't do extremes. Sunitha says, okay, now to swatch silently. Watch while I wash the dishes. Okay. I know. Raise your hands. Tony did the thing. Tony did that. I was like, oh, it's a beautiful pattern, right, Sunitha? Ooh, go ahead, Tony. He's doing all this beautiful work, and he's a newbie. I can't wait until he gets some experience. I'll just have to sit down somewhere. Tang says you will have to refresh. I sent one. It's not blocked there. Okay. Okay. Isn't it beautiful, Rusty? And that's Tunisian, Rusty. The designs that they're getting in Tunisian crochet. Yep, Tony Panda. That's Panda. Mandy has 55 degrees, 14 miles per hour wind. Humidity is 88%. Ooh, you're cool. 55 degrees. Oh, burn. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's her hometown. Granny has 77 degrees, wind 5 miles per hour, and humidity is 82%. Mandy says, oh, that's cool, be okay. I was born and raised Minnesotan. All right. Woot woot to the Minnesota girls. Yes, indeed. Tina, how you doing? You see, I even brought you out of the lounge. Glad to have you here. Panda will be teaching the master class next month. I know, Sarah, right? Right? Yep, that's Panda's work. That is Panda's work. I tell you, he picked up Tunisian, and after he got into it, he just took off. And that's in between gaming, because Panda's first passion is gaming. But ooh, and the blue. Did Andrea see the blue? Ola Joe, are you still here? Did you look up or did you walk away? You'll have to go to the Facebook group or watch the replay. Because she likes blue too. Mandy says, for my husband for Father's Day, it's a Moogle from Final Fantasy. Thank you. You know you have to tell me what these things are because I do not know. Mandy, this thing is too stinking cute. Oh my goodness gracious. You amigurumi people. This is just too stinking cute. Oh. Oh. I hope Shorty's not watching in the other room because I am not making one of these. That is too cute. Yep, that was Panda's work. Mm-hmm. Sure was. Crystal says, my line of work, there are very few places that are temperature controlled. It is just part of it. That's why I make a whopping $24 an hour. She's laughing, shaking her head, but I still love it. I understand because after you told me that, I realized that you're working in some place like a car dealership where they do the services. Mandy says it's been raining here for like 4 days, so it's been below 70 for most of the week. Oh, okay. I got you. Tank says Miss Sarah will be teaching with Panda. See, you all are. Isn't it cute, Rusty? It is darling. Mandy's laughing at me. It wasn't that hard to make, just big circles. But then you have to sew them together. I know Crystal's a welder, but I wasn't thinking that it wasn't air conditioned. I didn't put the two together. Some things are not obvious to me. I've never been in an actual welding shop, so then I'm thinking service at the car dealership. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But that wasn't my initial impression. Because I remember when she first started studying welding. Mandy has also made a pocket dragon for her daughter. Mandy, you got the dragon standing on its head. Poor dragon. But it's a cute dragon. I know she loves it. Tell her, Roberta, don't sell herself short. Laurie's going to be lurking and working. Nothing wrong with that. Go on up to the lounge, find a recliner, put your feet up, turn on the massager and the heat, and just enjoy the show. Mandy says, you put it on your hand. It's basically a granny square with a little head on it. I could see that after I turned my head a little bit and got it orientated in my brain. But I had never seen one of those before. See, that's why I do these. I learned something. Crystal says it is a large fab shop. We build large pipe systems like what delivers gas on rigs and medical gases. He is really hard to envision. Yep, Rusty's here. I know, Crystal, they are cute. Okay, Tina, have a great weekend. Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who pops in during their breaks. I really do. Roberta says, Mandy, have you seen the ones that you put it on the hand and stick your hand out the windows and it looks like it's flying? What? You put them on your hand and then you put your hand out the window and it looks like it's flying. I have not seen one of those. But then I don't want to encourage kids to put their hands out the windows either. Mandy says, no, I haven't, Roberta. That sounds like something my daughter would want me to make. It does. It does. Just tell her don't put her arm out too far. Crystal says, Roberta, I would have loved that as a child. Remember the little things they used to make and they would hang it from the radio antenna, and as they drove down the street, it was flapping on the antenna? Yes, I'm old enough to remember when cars had antennas. And then remember when they got so that they would retract and you could shove them back in because people were bending them and breaking them off? That was expensive, having to replace your antenna. And no, we're not going to do another. I am so old. I remember when, because we did that Wednesday. That was fun. Dinky Jen, her flag is finished. I'm going to do what Chris K did add a back to it, and then I can use it as a placement, a plate mat. I'll watch the replay later as I'm working tonight. Kisses to you too. Another photo next week. Thank you, Jennifer. This is too stinking cute. This is the UK flag. Because she told me US flag, and I knew that wasn't right, but I couldn't. You all know how I get. It was a UK flag. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Mandy says she has a list for me right now. She wants me to make a donut spider she saw from the book Creepagurumi. Oh my gosh. Creepagurumi. And then an axolotl. Oh, she wants all of the little monsters. Roberta says, I'll see if I can find a video of it now that I'm able to post to Facebook. You can post now? Yay. That is awesome. I don't know what happened that you couldn't, but I'm glad you can now. Crystal says, my car still has an antenna. It's a 2000 model, and no, I don't want a newer one. I totally understand. Like I said, if I had known that the newer models would be as streamlined as they are, I would have kept my '07 because that was the best one I had. Tank says mine is a 2015 and it has 1 DC. My '07 had 6. Mandy's daughter loves horror things. It doesn't keep her up at night? That's good. Roberta says, Mandy, my daughter is 48 and still snatches some of my toys. Rusty says, I blew the mind of my friends' kiddos explaining that Netflix used to be a DVD snail mail delivery service on the I'm That Old topic. I did not know that that's what that originally was. Thank you, Tank, because she wasn't in my sitting there feed, so thank you. Go ahead, be okay. We got it. We got you. Nope, she's 9 and loves all things horror. I thought she was 6. Don't you have a 6-year-old? Crystal says, right, Rusty? I did not remember that. Roberta says, and I remember the red box. I remember the red box. I remember when you could go in and like Blockbuster and all of them. And I remember when they rented beta DVDs. You know, you had the VHS and the beta, and they had the beta in the stores. I have a 9 and an almost 7. Yeah, that's the 6-year-old. Okay, I thought you had a 6-year-old. Jeanette, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for lurking. Lurkers are all welcome. Yep, and then you could not get another until you sent it back. Blu-ray is newer though. Blu-ray came after the beta cassettes and the VHS and all that. Blu-ray came after the CDs and came after the DVDs too, didn't it? Yeah, she'll be 7 in August. Okay, well, I thought you had a 6-year-old. Yeah, you do. Okay. Okay. You know I have to check myself because there's sometimes I just don't remember. I have to check. Dinky Jen has beanie number 3 done and enough yarn left over for a baby/teen hat maybe. Oh, I like this pattern. This is pretty, Jen. Oh, that is really pretty. That's going to keep somebody warm. Wood grain VHS players. I don't know if I remember that. I don't remember. Right. And Tank says, yep, about the Blu-ray. Rusty says, I loved Blockbuster. Mama G and I would go almost every Friday and pick two movies. Yep, that was good, cheap entertainment. Shelly says, VHS, girl, you got to rewind. I bought a rewinder. Take eject that VHS tape, put it in the rewinder, close it, because they said it was less traumatic to the tape than if you left it in the player and rewound it in the player. Mm-hmm. Yep, I had a rewinder. I don't know if they were blowing smoke, but that's what they said. Tank's going for coffee. Isn't that a pretty pattern, Mandy? The only thing about it is it's knitted. Yep, be kind and rewind. Yep, that was their slogan. That was their slogan. And a separate, rewinder. That's what I had. I had a separate rewinder. It's sad now that kids don't get to experience Blockbuster. I know. I know. This digital stuff has ruined a lot of experiences for the kids. It really has. Then Miss Kathleen, FO poppy red and black C2C blanket with cotton yarn. This is cotton, Kathleen? This is awesome. That is pretty. Miss Kathleen really likes the C2Cs. And she does such a great job with them. Mandy, she'll be 7th August what? Shorty will be 13 on the 12th. Crystal says, here we had a Hollywood video, a lot like Blockbuster. Love that place. They sold posters, shirts, and similar. Oh. Rusty says the last new VHS player was manufactured in June 2016 by Funai Electric, a Japanese company. Okay. Shelley said yes, and remember how we had a VCR recorder? You might have had a DVR on a computer, but that ability to record from TV, my mom kept her VCR forever. I still have one. A VCR. Now, I did not have a VCR recorder. I want to say I had a VCR and beta player. I don't think they recorded. Because when we were recording, we had to, because we had to have two, my friend and I had to get together, and one would play it and the other would record it. So no, we didn't have the recorder. Streaming really hurt theaters. Big screens is yes, it did. Yes, it did. Angelise, welcome in. Great to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you doing with your scarf? Oh, hers is the 9th. Okay, Shorty's is the 12th. No, it's not. Hers is the 6th. She was born in 12. Mandy says, my brother has been converting our old family videos to digital. So now I get to experience how awkward I was as a child all over again. Isn't it pretty? The tank says, I have 3 VCRs, but the new TV does not have a port. You take a coaxial cable, you screw it on the back of your VCR, and you screw it onto that little antenna port on the back of your TV, and it will play. I had to do that to my new TV because it didn't have, yeah. And you can use that one cable and do it. And I have I think I have that video in my playlist. If I have it in my playlist, I'll send it to you. You might have to text me and remind me to send it to you. But yeah, you just need that one coaxial cable and it'll play. Angelique says, I'm still working on my scarf. Haven't been able to finish it. That's okay. You take your time. Rusty says, we still watch VCR tapes on the bedroom TV. Craig often picks Dune to watch. Dune was a good movie. I'm with Craig. Jeanette says, very nice C2C. I am hooking up my first one. I can't wait to see how you get down the other side, if it makes sense. It does make sense. You just make sure that you have it as wide as you want it, and then you start decreasing. But you have to keep track that you're decreasing, or yeah, it'll be wonkers. I recommend that you put a stitch marker in your first stitch and your last stitch, because a lot of times people miss that last stitch and stop at the stitch before it, and it's not a square. It kind of curves. Yeah, not so good. Shelley says, you couldn't record your soap operas. Don't speak near my mother when she was watching the Daily General Hospital, Young and the Restless. I know. I had to wait for commercials. Jeanette, is fun to watch it develop. It is. It is. TV does not have it. It should have that little square screw thing on the back that you screw the antenna to. You check again. You couldn't pay me enough to watch videos of me as a child. Yeah, my mother did not name me Grace for a reason. She knew. She knew. Grace was not going to be my yeah, no. Kathleen has a pair of red slippers and a pair of black slippers using poly yarn. Okay. Miss Kathleen is getting things done. Matching her C2C blanket with her slippers. You are welcome, Jeanette. Yeah, I made one once, and that was the trouble I had on my decreasing. I must have missed that one stitch on the end because it wasn't shaped correctly, but I didn't frog it. I didn't frog it. Oh, I am so sorry, Angelise. Hopefully it will go away soon so that you can do something else. Sarah says the only thing I would watch would be my old concerts and recital. Oh, what did you play? Did you play the piano? And then the question is, do you still play? You knew I was going to ask that, right? Tank. Facebook just kicked me out of my own group. How does that happen? Really work my nerves. Talk amongst yourselves. I am having issues with Mr. Zuckerberg's thing here. Okay, let's try this. Okay. All right. As I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted, Tank has made a sarong with Mishi's cake. Oh, help. Tank, this is too stinking cute. Look up Sandrine. She's got the purple going on with the teal. That is pretty. Those pineapples are gorgeous, Tank. That's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you played the flute. Okay. Shelly says, I know we share DNA. My mom did call me Grace and I slid down the stairs or any other disaster. Go good move, Grace. Shelly, you know we share great grandpa Basil. Yeah. I haven't played since my parents moved me away when I was 15. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, dear old great grandpa Basil was a Rolling Stone. I bet you could. I bet you still could, Sarah. Muscle memory. She's got a point there. I had trouble with the email. Sorry. That's okay. That's all right. She probably could. Isn't it pretty? And it belongs to our Sarah Mahoney. Congratulations, Sarah. I'm so happy for you. Crystal says, I was a child who never shut up and could never sit still and was very annoying, even though I tried very hard to be a people pleaser, but was just a pain. So, nope. You know, we are what we are. I absolutely love it, Tank. Thank you. And Roberta says, my daughter played flute and piano and didn't play for years. Sat down last year and remembered Moonlight Sonata. Ooh, Rusty, thank you so very much. That is so sweet of you. Okay, everybody, kick off your shoes. I love those cats. Thank you so much again, Sunitha. I love those cats. They are so stinking cute. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? I'm getting down to you, girlfriend. Tank says you can use it as a blanket. You're so small. Yeah, he was a Rolling Stone girl. Good that he was, or we wouldn't be here, but still. Or I wouldn't be here. You probably would. Sarah says it looks super cute on, but I turned it sideways. I probably could. Oh my gosh. Wrap around. Oh, that's one of your favorite piano classics? Charlotte, good. You don't have to watch the replay. Black coffee in my cup and multicolor face claws on my hook. Everybody is dancing. Thank you so much, Rusty. That was so sweet of you. Hello, Don P. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Minthu and Emery, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. How are you? Do you do any crafts? You don't have to, but it's just that we could speak to you about your crafts if you enjoy crafting. I am VJ, and this is FO Friday, where we share our finished objects. We do whips on Whip It Wednesday, and we talk about our charity makes and what we're making for giftings on our Make Along Monday. Barbara finished her, it's not a giraffe, deer. Barbara, that's cute. He's almost to the point where he knows where he is. Yay! He keeps thinking he has a procedure. Nope, just dinner. I am in Missouri. Where are you? It is cute. And she also sent us the backside, I believe. Nope, this is the different one. Oh, look at you, Barbara. Now, this one is the giraffe. You know, you had to put them side by side for me. Yep, dinner can be a procedure, right? Sarah, did you have to use the duct tape? Is he leaving the catheter alone? Then we have, hold up, wait a minute. Roberta, where's yours? You said did you post it in Facebook or did you post it in the email? Don't see Roberta. Oh, I got it. I got it. It's in the email. I got it. Okay. Beginning of the week, not great. So I did some little things and gave peacock eyes. Okay. You're going to make me, hold on. Then peacock needs to be here all by itself. But that is cute. The little piggy's cute. Look at the little mermaid. Oh, Roberta, those are darling. You know, I got to see the peacock all by itself, though, just because I am that type of person. Oh, Rusty. God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you. I will put you on the magic clock. Thank you so much. When my touchpad works, it works. And when it doesn't, it doesn't. That's all I can say about it. Yes, thank you so much. I found you. I found you. They are both giraffes I made up out of my head. Congratulations. Yes, thank you, Rusty. Sarah says, no duct tape. I found medical tape and some ripped out a little yesterday, and I had to tape it to his leg again. There's no balloons or pain, so apparently we're okay for now. Okay. No, I didn't mean put the duct tape on his skin. I meant put the duct tape around his diaper so he couldn't get to it. Cute. I love that. Isn't that go cute? Roberta does beautiful work. Roberta, Crystal wants the peacock. You'll post the peacock to Facebook. You're going to make me chase you. They are very nice. They are very nice. Roberta says, thank you, DC. It is the free pattern on Hooked by Katie. Wow. Yeah, the duct tape went around the diaper so that he couldn't readily get out of the diaper to get to the catheter. The more layers, the better. If you make it difficult enough, sometimes they find something else to do. Sometimes. The fidget muff was also a good idea. Now, wait a minute. You sent me 2 emails, and these are the same. Okay. Okay. So back to Facebook. Let me refresh because it does not send me new things. What? Look at here. We're on time. There's hope for me. There's hope. And I have loaded up the party bus. Granny gave me my parking pass. So you know what to do when the time comes. Put your recliners in the upright position. Put on your seat belts. Hold on to your cups. And thank you all for holding on to the popcorn. We haven't had any messes lately. And remember, Bonnie says anything left on the bus is hers. I'm driving today. Bonnie's not here. So, hold on tight because I don't play. Where in the heck? Roberta is not here on Facebook. Let me see. Which way did it go? Nope, I haven't gotten anything from you today. So if it comes through, you know what? Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see if it's on your page because it's not on mine. Did you remember? No, I got it. Nope. This one's from January. I don't have it. And you don't have it in your recent photos either. Did you attach it? Hi, Denisha. Welcome in. Let's see. Crystal says, Roberta, I will look it up. It will take me 5 years to get it done. And she says, no, DC is actually pretty easy. Shelly says, the Ramsey County Historical Society contacted you about her husband. Why? Yeah, we need to talk about that. Yeah, but that's the link, Margaret. Denisha, thank you for coming in. How are you? Thank you, Crystal. There's the link for the Thank you, Tank. Lord help me. There's the link for the peacock. You need to take separate pictures. Okay, thank you. You sent an email. Okay. You didn't attach it, Dawn. I do that all the time. Tank posted it. Thank you. Which way filet blanket? Did I make it, Denisha? Is it which way filet? We did a make along on this channel a couple years ago. We were all making which way filet blankets, and they're fun. They're fun. Barbara, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? I was done with the hair on the mermaid and was done. I understand. I nailed it. Yay. What color? Yep, no. Okay, Don P. Now we have to wait for my slow internet. Does anybody have plans for the weekend? This is Friday the 13th, so I don't plan on going out this evening. My brother wanted Chinese food for lunch, so I went and picked up Chinese. I don't think he's going to want to go out for dinner. Tank is going to rest. Denisha is doing gray ombre cream and turquoise. That's an interesting combination. You're going to try the peacock Charlotte? Okay. Oh, Don P, you sent another one? Okay. This is the blanket I finished just in time for my newest grandson. He arrived on Tuesday morning. The blanket was made using the shell stitch with an L hook. Well, congratulations on your newest grandson. That's exciting. I made a shell stitch blanket for my son when he was born. I used the yellow ombre. That is cute. Oh, that's nice, Dawn. What a lucky baby. That is pretty. Okay. Denisha, you're going to go to New York to see your hubby? That's awesome. Yeah, the peacock is pretty. Mandy says, it's my mother in law's birthday tomorrow. So we're doing combined birthday and Father's Day celebration. That is awesome. That is awesome. Dawn P is doing dinner with stepson and daughter in law. Special. Rusty is setting up her born room. So if we catch the dumped house cat and three babies. So if we catch the dumped house cat and three babies, I have somewhere to put them. So less crafting for me this weekend. That is so sweet of you to try to house that cat. That is sweet of you. And Tank wants to know how far is that for Denisha. Roberta says, I was going to go to the No Kings gathering, but I posted the prep the police are doing, so question my choices. Yeah. But they're supposed to have thunderstorms, so hopefully the parade will be canceled. And Denisha says it's about 3.5 hours. Yeah, it's not bad. Right. Rusty and Mama G are so big hearted towards animals. They really are. It looks soft. He is going to love that. So, how many grandchildren do you have now, Dawn P? Oh, Granny is on. Okay. Thank you, Tank. I would like to thank everybody who has spent the last hour and 15 minutes with me. You could have spent them anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me, and I do not take it lightly. You got six, and I finished the last FO and the last chat. Buckle up your seatbelts. We're going over to Granny D's. Everybody be safe this weekend. if you go out to the protest, make sure you pack a backpack and everything that you may need. Take your papers with you. Be safe.